And so this is a commentary on my parents' thing. And yeah, hope you like it.
Dystonia is a neurological disorder that affects all the muscles in the body, but it is not degenerative. So the brain sends the signals to those muscles in your body, and you lose control of some of those functions.
I think it's going to be Pink Reborn.
Tony is a ginger.
The next question was, is it inherited and does it affect his learning? Yes, it is inheritable. Not all forms of dystonia are, but in Tyler's case, it is inherited. It's a DYT1 gene that was passed on from his parents. Does it affect his learning? Yes. No, in Tyler's case, no. Dystonia will never affect your learning. We just think that Tyler, maybe it affects him. The dystonia does not affect the mental capacities of the people it attacks, only the muscles. And it's only errant signals that make you lose control of your ability to use those muscles the way you were used to using them. The next question is, did you get aggravated trying to use your hand with things that needed to? At first, Tyler was aggravated, he says, but then he quickly learned how to use just one hand, and as he put, he can deliver an ass whipping with one hand just as good as he can too. The next question is, why don't you use your other hand? Tyler used to be able to use his other hand, and the dystonia has progressed and moved through other parts of his body. So now it's difficult to use that hand because the muscles pull in certain directions, pulling it up, and just it keeps him from being able to use it for the typical things like holding a glass or whatever else. Because of the progression of the dystonia, it's also affected his speech, his ability to open and close his jaws when he wants to. So that's why I'm talking for him. The next question is, why is your son so sexy? To me, that's an easy answer, because he's my son. The next question, was it hard when he found out he had it? Yes, it was very difficult. Tyler was 7 years old, and he was scared because all these things came on at one time out of the clear blue. But Tyler, being young, was and he has a great attitude about everything in life, has made his ability to cope with it much, much better. And his focus at the time was to figure out what was wrong and also do the things that was necessary because he was afraid for his younger brother and sister. So he it was a little distracted from the original fear because of that. The next question is, what were your initial thoughts?
Our initial thoughts were to find out what he had, and once we found out what he had and we realized that we can cure it, it was to find a cure.
Next question, what is the worst part of it to you? For us, it was not knowing what could come next, where it would end. Now that we're past that, the worst part of it is just knowing how great of an attitude that Tyler has and what he could do with all those other abilities he once had. Next question was, does your mom make good sandwiches?
I'd like to think I make good sandwiches. I mean, he eats probably 2 or 3 of them a day, so I would say they're pretty good sandwiches.
I'm 6'2", 235 pounds, and it's all from Mama's sandwiches. I don't have a question, but I want to let you know that you have an amazing and very nice son, from Matt with 2 T's. Tony is a ginger!